I have no bike experience whatsoever, but today I'm going to show you how easy it is to install the Jansno X50 once you get it. Now first let's unbox this thing, and you get a lot of accessories here in the box as well. First up is a QR code where you can see a video on how to install this from Jansno itself. Then a small bicycle pump for the tires, the lights, a very sturdy lock, that's the headlight, a phone holder, the pedals, a multi-tool, which is actually quite handy to install this bike, then the charger. Now let's get this bike up. Well, these wheels are massive, which is pretty cool. Now up it goes. Now let's unpack everything here. This is the battery which goes onto the bike. This is all the packing material, keeping the bike nice and safe for shipping. And here comes the nice large faux brown leather saddle, which gives the bike that distinct look. Okay, so now that we have unpacked everything, let's install the steering wheel. You can use the multi-tool for this, and first move the clamp up to the front, then open up the clamp at the front using the multi-tool. Then you can just add the steering wheel up on top of that and then add the clamp back on. Then just tighten it a bit until it's really tight, and that's your steering wheel. Now let's install the bolt-on axle for the front wheel, which is different than the quick release system from the earlier X50s, and it's for more stability of the bike. You can easily put on the rings here. First the small ring with the hook, and then the smaller ring on the outside, and the bolt all the way on the outside. And once you've done that on both sides, you can put the bike steering column on there. Here's a close-up. The smallest cylinder goes on the side with the brake disc, and the larger cylinder goes on the other side. And then just clasp in the hook in the steering column, and then tighten the bolt, and then really make sure that those bolts are tightened fastly. So now we are ready to attach the turn signal lights. There's a left and a right one, so make sure to attach the right one. You can put those into the flexible rail guards that are on the front of the wheel. Just screw that on really tight, and then attach the cord to the right cord that comes from the top of the steering wheel. And then let's attach the other one to the left side. Also tighten that really fast and attach that to the other cord. So it's really easy, no electrical tools needed whatsoever. And make sure to really tighten both. And then the headlight is up. Just attach that to the remaining cord so it has power. And then attach the sides with screws onto the front of these flexible brackets, and make sure that's really tightened. Then we have the dirt guard for the front wheel. Just attach that onto the bracket that's there and screw that on, so that'll protect you from dirt and mud coming onto your clothes when cycling. Then we have the pedals. You can just screw those on. There's an indicator which is left and right, and an indicator which way to turn, so you can tighten those really tight and then finish it up with your tool. Then let's attach the battery, which is removable and neatly centered in the middle of the bike. Just click that in, and then that's nice and secure. You can also lock that into place with your key. So now one of the final steps is attaching the saddle. It is really soft and sturdy, so I'm eager to try this out. And there are screws all the way around that you need to screw in really tight so that stays in place. And this is a really large saddle that can even fit 2 people. And here I am already trying this thing out in under an hour, so it's pretty easy to put together.